Is everybody ready for this wonderful ribbon cutting? Absolutely. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the official ribbon cutting for the City of Hackensack Community Garden. On behalf of the City Council, the City Administration, and the citizens of the Hackensack, we are so happy to see this project come to fruition. Much hard work went into putting this project together through collaboration with the Environmental Commission, the Department of Public Works, Parks Department, City Manager's Office, and of course our citizens. We now have a beautiful garden for all to enjoy. I want to give a special thanks to Edith Terzano and Lorelei Kaminsky from the Garden Committee for spearheading this project. Wonderful job, ladies, and thank you. Special thanks to Gary Terzano, Pete Marcassani, Leroy Montgomery, and Richie Donallo, who put a lot of the boxes together along with others. If I missed anybody, forgive me, but I was unfortunately not down here to help them build them. A special thanks to Joe and Fred, and the entire DPW and Parks Department team, and Recreation, everybody that helped putting this together. And the special part of this is the way we worked hand in hand with our citizens. It was a great collaboration. I want to thank Hackensack University Medical Center, who, when they heard about the garden, immediately reached out to join in. And I want to welcome and recognize Bonnie Eskenazi and Jim Ronke from Hackensack University Medical Center here today. Thank them for partnering up with us on this project, and they partnered up with us on so many different things, and I'm sure they're going to be part of whatever's going to be here, whether it's this greenhouse or a brand new one. I also, special guest, we have Amani Toomer, the New York Giants, and Todd Johnson. All right, it's our official celebrity guest for the ribbon cutting. You know, gardens are all. I also want to thank the Main Street Alliance who's here today, and the Hackensack Chamber of Commerce who is here today. Look forward to working with you. You know, gardens are all about growth, nurturing and sustaining, and of course love. People love the garden. This garden will work to bring people together, so therefore it will grow relationships. This garden will teach people, especially our youth, the importance of maintaining and caring for what's planted here. It will teach responsibility and the importance of nurturing. This garden will teach the benefit and importance of being able to plant vegetables which can be used to sustain our lives through the nutrition it provides us. This garden will teach us about sustainability. This garden will bring first-time gardeners to experience the joy of seeing something grow from a small seed to a beautiful flowering plant or a wonderful vegetable which can be enjoyed. It will teach them a love for gardening. I love the fact this garden has come to life through the efforts of the citizens and the city. It comes at a time when our city itself is growing. And as the city grows, just like this garden, we should continue to nurture it, make it sustainable, and continue to love it. It will remind us that as we grow a city, we should always be aware of our environment and how important it is in our everyday lives. We should thrive to continue to get the greenhouse, whether it's this one, refurbished, or a brand new one. We should get it completed. We have shown by working together we can accomplish so much. And I want to thank all of you for coming out on this beautiful, little bit warm day, but a beautiful day nonetheless, not raining. And I'm so looking forward to see all the benefits the citizens will get from this garden and the benefit it will provide this great city. So thank you. I want to give a special thanks to Gary Terzano and his son Joe. I also have some sponsors, other sponsors I want to thank. People that threw money into this out of their own pocket was Johnny Chizullo from C. John Construction, Joey Terzano, who's here with us today from Terzano Cabinetry, and Lorelei Kaminsky and Edith Terzano dug into their pockets for some stuff here, and we appreciate that. But Gary was really a driving force, along with other people on the Environmental Commission, on getting this done. And I'd like if you would come up and say a few words. Where are you, Gary? Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mayor LaBrosse, and I want to thank the council, especially Councilwoman Stephanie von Wudenborg, who's a liaison person to the Environmental Commission, and Deputy Mayor David Sims, Deputy Mayor Kathleen Canestrino, and Councilman Leo Pataglia, because without their help and without their support, we had to convince them a little bit, but we got this garden in today. And hopefully, like the mayor just said, this facility over here will give us an opportunity for our residents to be gardeners year-round. And that's where our goal is coming forward. What you see now is only about a third of what we have envisioned for this area, which was designated back in January by the council, the greenhouse and the garden within this fence. So that's law, that we have this here and we can expand on this. The programs that a lot of the people involved, the Environmental Commission and a lot of the people that are going to volunteer on the committees have, is to have the children involved as well. Now, right now, we have quite a few senior citizens. Fantastic. I can't believe that the people that come down here start to talk and exchange ideas. Some are master gardeners, like my wife, and a few of the ladies standing back here by the kiosk. They put their time in. They know what they're doing. There's others that came down and said, I don't even know how to take the shovel and put it in the dirt, okay? But I'm not going into anybody's names. But all in all, seriously, Rose Frontignano, I want to thank you so much for taking care of the registration. This program is under recreation. They handle the registration fees and the availability, let people know, and there's a list. And a lot of the gardeners are here today. Give yourselves a hand for coming on down. Just a quick, another minute or two, and I don't want, number one, I don't want to forget, and John mentioned the DPW crew. These gentlemen and the office downtown were fantastic in helping us in every possible way. They were here in a split second to help and when the call went out. And if it wasn't for their help, we probably wouldn't have finished building the boxes. Dan and Roy, Robert and Doug, Fred and Mr. Inglima, Joe, fantastic job, and your staff. Thank you so much, so much. What I found out about Johnson Park, and I grew up on the other end of town, on where Second Ward Park is on Polyfly Road. We used to call it, when I was a kid, Polyfly Park. And that's where we hung out, south of the hospital. We only came to Johnson Park, the kids from up that end, to go in the ice skating rink when they flooded the basketball court. Way back, okay? We didn't have computers or anything like that, so we played outside, came home, and we were told what time to come home. We were outside people. Johnson Park, just being down here for the last 2 months, what I see the activity that goes on in Johnson Park between a tremendous soccer program that's going on, tennis lessons given over. Right now there's somebody over there giving tennis. We have the playground on the other side, and just the people that come in and out, even just walking their dogs, even from out of town. It's unbelievable the use that this facility, this park, gets. And I have to call this park, Johnson Park, the jewel park of the city of Hackensack. It really is. Vicini has their sports with the kids, and Columbus is in renovation. But Johnson Park, right here, almost right in the center of town, with the activity where the city's living, going by, is unbelievable. The appreciation I got from being down here to see this is unbelievable. And I think many of you will see that as well as you're involved. We hope so much that we can save the greenhouse or do something to get it replaced, because it really is going to be a great feature for us. And the green space is so important for Hackensack. So I'd like to turn it over to anybody else, Mayor? Okay. I'd like to call a council up for the ribbon cutting ceremony. City Manager. Rose Frontignano from Rec, please come up. I'd like Lorelei Kaminsky and Edith Trezano to come up.
I want to give a special thanks to our executive secretary at City Hall. When Ted is not here, she's running the city. She is our deputy city manager per se. Also our city manager, Ted, is here, but he's been behind this project all the way, and I wanted to give them a special thanks as well. Thank you, guys. Yeah. All right.
Ted, I apologize. I didn't bring your name up. Spearheaded it.
Set down the Lorelei.
Not too close.
Leave the podium
Not
here?
too close. 'Cause I can't get him.
We go in the front.
Go on the other side.
You want to say something? Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Everyone knows, I'm not a gardener. I know basketball. But my dad passed away 3 years ago, and this was a great idea to get my mom, who has been sick, out of a funk and
Leo.
just carry on the legacy of my dad. And if you don't mind, if she can come up and take a picture in this ribbon cutting, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I also want to thank Gary. He built those steps over there so my mom could get in and out of the park easily. It really means a lot to me. So Gary, I don't know where you're at. Thank you.
Yeah, Gary, Pete.
Gary, Pete, you have
Hey, get over here, Gary, come on. Your part.
One more. And cut away, Mayor. That's good.
I'm gonna do a fake.
We're gonna do a fake one first.
Fake one first.
Okay, look
All
right
right.
here.
On the count of three, roll. 1, 2, 3.
That's the meat tomato. So
We would like to invite everyone to join us. We have some light refreshments over at the tent, and in the coolers there are some beverages. It is a hot day, so stay hydrated.
Oh, yeah. And Nicholas. Andrew and Joey and Nicholas. Project graduation.
I'm gonna do it while I'm photography. But eventually, it's going to come behind the sports complex. There were companies that jumped Mercury on Roman is the biggest. Roman is the single biggest. Big sites like 21 sites.
very good.
Perfect. Right here, guys. Right here. Am I on your way?
You'll be out here dancing like this.
Sorry.
Okay, right there. Picture, why not? Right here, Mom. One more.
Oh yeah, and Nicholas. Andrew and Joey and Nicholas. Did project graduation night.
Way back when?
Yeah.
A couple of those.
And Blue lost the game last night in the World Series. That was a tough game to watch.
I heard. I checked in and it was like 8-2, and I was like,
Michigan won.
Oh, they played
seven.
Perfect. What are you, Jets?
Broncos.
Broncos.
Councilman, can you take mine too? When you get a second.
I'll send that to you later.
Okay. You know, that was the first uniform I got when my dad was alive, so.
Got involved with it, and it's a great thing. So without any community, without volunteerism, it's not going anywhere. Because you can't afford to pay all these people to do it. You can't.
I know, we can only right down the street.
I thought he was messing with me. He's like,
Yeah, but it's tomato.
M&R? This is yours? Yeah, I'll take it. What's up?
Mayo. I'll take a picture of the monsoon.
Okay.
So you can go over there.
Okay.
Stephanie.
It's like the surrounding street. But let me know.
Leo.
Oh, that's nice.
One more. Perfect.
Look over here.
Tom always remembers the time to fill popcorn all over my lip. I said, don't worry, when you have a child, I'll teach him how to make it.
Wait a minute. Bob, what do you want us to stand for?
Right, he did good
For making a catch like that.
Leo, Steffi. I've done my share of planting, young lady.
Great, man. Hey, everybody look up real quick. Right here, Leo. You gotta get your hands dirty, son.
Get him with on this side with the sun.
Don't worry about it. They don't want to see them whatever they get in the back.
In the background.
Can we switch?
I was going to steal my hole now, I know.
All right, everybody, look right here. Leo, that's it. It's like ideal and perfect. One more.
Let's get some action.
Action shots now.
Hey, Ted, my friend.
We have a big gala in.
Generation. They're intimidated. Not working. I give home cooking.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
going to go make pasta. Yeah. Right in Nestle. Pasta for us.
Oh, stop it.
From Kathy, so yeah, we met at an event, and I passed this information on to Kathy. And they had
I tried to offer something else.
Gary's good. All right.